Hello, in this video we're going to define the distance formula in Rn in n-dimensional space. So definition. So let P, say it's equal to the n tuple x sub 1 through x sub n, and Q be an n tuple whose components are y sub 1 through y sub n. And these are 2 points in n-dimensional space in Rn. Then the distance between P and Q, the distance between P and Q is defined by the following. So we have the norm of P minus Q. So this is actually, if you work this out, it's equal to the square root of, and what you do is you subtract the corresponding entries and you square them. So x sub 1 minus y sub 1 squared, plus the next one would be x sub 2 minus y sub 2 squared, plus all the way to x sub n minus y sub n squared. That would be the last term, would be that quantity squared. Now, what are these bars? Well, in general, if you have the norm, this is called the norm of P, okay? The norm of P is the square root of x1 squared plus x2 squared plus xn squared. Like that. That's the norm of P. So when you compute the norm of P minus Q, you're basically first subtracting P minus Q, right? So like let's just go through it. So if you have P minus Q, what would that be? So that would be x1 through xn minus y sub 1 through y sub n, right? That's what you would get there. And then when you subtract points in Rn, what you do is you subtract the corresponding entries. So this is actually the norm of x1 minus y1, so it'd be x1 minus y1, and then dot, 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 x sub n minus y sub n. Well, if we apply the definition of the norm to this, you see this is your x1, this is your xn, so it's basically the square root of, and then you have x sub 1 minus y sub 1 quantity squared. The next one, let's just write it, would be x sub 2 y sub 2 quantity squared plus dot, 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 plus, and then x sub n minus y sub n quantity squared. So that would be one way to think about it, just giving you different ways to reason the definition and think about it. So yeah, I hope it's been better, and hopefully you've learned some math from this video. If you found value in this content, feel free to hit subscribe. I have courses, check them out. They're on my website, mathsorcerer.com. Yeah, that's it. Take care. Keep doing mathematics.